Welcome to another video. We have some pre-run fuel going down. Got some instant oatmeal, and then I always mix up electrolytes first thing in the morning. I've started doing this lately just because you're dehydrating your body when you sleep, especially if you get up to use the bathroom a lot in the middle of the night. You're waking up and you're already starting the day dehydrated. And coffee, although it wakes you up, it is also a diuretic, so it's going to dehydrate you as well. So I like to get some electrolytes in there with my coffee, and then I'll have probably another 16 ounces of water with my instant oatmeal before I step off on my morning run. Typically after I'm eating or during when I'm eating and we're in garrison, so we're not in the field, or especially on the weekends, I'll start the day reading the good word. Right now, what I'm currently in, going back and forth from Proverbs to Psalms. And what I've been doing as well is taking these sticky notes here. I'll write down key verses, highlight, underline, stuff that sticks out to me. And then I have a ton of these on my mirror back there. Our verses for today, Psalm 16:8. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. Psalms 18:1 and 2. I love you, Lord. You are my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my savior. My God is my rock, in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place of safety.
Just hit 1 mile, 7:50 pace. Mile number 2 is another 7:50, staying consistent. Building muscle while running. There's gonna be 3 key concepts that I talk about in this video that will help you to build muscle while keeping a running plan. First concept is going to be your running. Now, mileage needs to be between 20 and 30 miles a week max. The reason I say this is because you're trying to build muscle while running. You're not trying to build muscle through running. If that makes sense. That's not going to happen. The more miles you run, the more caloric expenditure you're going to have, so the more calories you're going to have to consume. And also, the slower your muscle gains are going to be. When you're running, you need to stay in that zone 2, zone 3 aerobic zone. The reason for this, not only is it going to affect your muscle gains less because it's less hard on your body, this zone also increases your VO2 max more. And number 3, this zone utilizes ATP stores through the aerobic system. It's not going to be through the glycolytic or anything like that. So it's going to be taking it from fat, which we want. We want to burn fat. It's going to be a majority fat, versus if you're sprinting or your heart rate's up, like I talked about 2 videos ago, then it's going to be taking it from your muscles, which we don't want. We want our muscles to keep their ATP stores. We want them to keep on building. Your run times will get slower. You are going to get slower. You're just going to have to accept the fact, if you want to build muscle, you're not training for a marathon, you're not training on a running plan. If you are, you should be focused on that. You should be focused on running. Still strength training. But our focus right now, we're building muscle while running with strength. We just want to keep running because we love running. It's good for you for your cardiorespiratory system. And also, it burns fat as long as you do it in the right zone.
Average pace was a 7:49. We went 5.23 miles, burned 533 calories, roughly 41 minutes. Looking at that, like, these calories aren't exact, but that's going to be very important for the rest of the topic for this video and how to build muscle while still running. So we already burned 533 calories. When we get to brunch, we're gonna go into calories. I'm gonna talk about what your calories need to be if you're trying to build muscle, how to find your calories, and tracking them is gonna be like very important. Right now I'm about to shower up, clean up, and then I'm gonna show you what we're working with as far as post-run nutrition. So inside this we have some protein. It's Rise Protein, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's pretty good. Yes, I use a lot of BPM products. I like BPM, but I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm gonna use what I wanna use. I have almond milk in here, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, half a cup of oats, 1 banana, a 1/4 cup of Chobani zero sugar yogurt, and that comes out to 564 calories. It's 40 grams of protein, 65 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. So we're gonna get more into the nutrition side later in this video. And then I also have strong reds, strong greens, and creatine. The second aspect of gaining muscle while running is gonna be your caloric intake. Your total daily energy expenditure is something that you need to know. What I mean by that is how many calories are you burning a day? There's several ways to figure this out. One of the main ways is just to track your food. If you're staying at the same weight, track your food, use something like MyFitnessPal. It is time consuming, but if you have pretty routine meals, you can have them set in MyFitnessPal and just add them so you're not having to make a new meal every single time. There's a ton of meals on there, especially if you're eating out a lot, like you want to go to Chipotle or something like that, and that'll help. So once you have that baseline established, say you're consuming 2,600 calories a day and you're maintaining your weight. Now what we have to do is we have to add calories on top of that. 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. So if we break that down over the week, we need to be consuming at least 500 calories in excess of what we're already consuming a day, every day, in order to gain 1 pound per week. And now the big thing about this is consistency. So you need to log your food. It's gonna be very difficult for you to just sit there and be like, I'm gonna start eating more. I've done this before. I'm currently not doing it, but when you're going on a bulk, even if you're not running and you're on a bulk, you have a high metabolic rate. So like your body expends a lot of calories just staying alive. With eating food and working out, it's gonna be insanely hard to keep eating as much as you need to eat to gain weight. That's the second big aspect, is you have to be in a caloric surplus and you need to be tracking your food if you want to gain muscle. So what we're about to do right now is about to head into this lovely place, Boot Barn, get myself a new cowboy hat. We will talk about the third aspect this afternoon. Mission success. Old Stetson.
Taking a video of me?
Yeah, wifey's on the phone.
Hi, shout out Cool Kids Club.
So I'm already hungry again because I did not expect my plate to be so small for our brunch this morning. I tried something new. So we are at the sushi spot, Wasabi. Food was great. It is 12:11 right now. Sushi isn't something that you're gonna be able to eat and then just go work out. This is one of those meals that you're gonna have to let it digest. It's not like oatmeal, something that's quick digestion. Probably go work out about 4. This is what we got right here. The front and the back is Spiritus Systems over the breech. And then, so these shoulder straps are actually Cry Precision. The previous owner had done some modifications. So those are Cry Precision shoulder straps. And then the cummerbund goes around the waist. I think it's ATX or something. I looked it up, it's pretty cool though. But very stretchy. And then inside the cummerbund, you can also keep like magazines. And then on the front here, this is ATX2, I'm pretty sure. There's enough for 3 M4 magazines, and then you also have room in the front of those for your like 9mm or 40 pistol mags. So we are out here at Doughboy Stadium. We're about to do our second workout for today. Workout is gonna be 1 lap around the stadium stairs. That is gonna be the buy-in. So go up both sides of the stairs. And then after that, it's gonna be 4 rounds of a 400-meter run, 25 pull-ups, 25 push-ups, 25 air squats, 25 burpees in the plate carrier. And then it's going to be a buyout of 1 more lap around the stadium. So sorry, I stepped in ant. But that's the workout. I'll post it right here on the screen in case you want to take a screenshot or you want to do it sometime. Once I get done with the workout, we're going to talk about our last aspect of building muscle while running. It's about to be fun. Stadium buy-in and the first 400-meter run is done. So now we're moving on to pull-ups. I'm gonna do a set of 10, set of 5. And I'm gonna do a set of 10, and then I'm gonna do 1 set of 5 on the pull-ups. After this, we have push-ups, air squats, and then burpees, 25 of each, and then we'll go to the next round. About to finish up round number 2, 25 burpees. The burpees are by far the worst part of this workout so far. I figured it'd be pull-ups. Pull-ups are usually bad, but the burpees are 10 times worse than the pull-ups. Do a 5 set of 5 for the burpees. More burpees, and then I have the buyout, 1 lap around the stadium stairs, and then workout is complete for 51 minutes. It's not gonna last 10.
workout is complete. That was by far one of the toughest workouts I've ever done. Like, you could almost compare it to the Murph, but this took way longer than the Murph, and the burpees absolutely killed me. So 58 minutes, 33 seconds was final time. It says I burned 634 calories. Probably burned more than that. I wouldn't trust the watch as much, but solid workout. This is probably not the best workout to like build muscle, but this is great for muscular endurance, cardio, what you need for what I'm doing right now here at IBOLC. The last aspect of building muscle is going to be your resistance training. There's an acronym FIT-VP. Okay, you can look it up. I'll post it right here. It's frequency, intensity, type, or time, then type, and then it's your volume, and then your progression. When you're lifting, especially like trying to gain muscle with the caloric intake that we already talked about, and like the running mileage and the type of runs that you should be doing, your resistance training has to be focused as well. You should be documenting it. So when you go into the gym, you should be writing down, I did this many sets on this exercise at this weight. Okay, it felt like this effort. I did this many reps, the rest times. Well, a good rule of thumb to stick to, credited by like American College of Sports Medicine and like peer-reviewed journals. You can go Google Scholar it all you want. Frequency, I would be lifting every day, have one day off. Wednesdays I would keep as a leg day, and the reason for this is because Monday you can focus on doing a push workout, push, chest, triceps, and then Tuesday you can do a back and biceps. Wednesday you can do legs. Thursday you're ready to do chest and triceps again. Then you can do back on Friday, and then you can do arms on Saturday. So that's how I like to keep it. I like to do 80-85% of your 1 rep maximum. If you need to start a little bit less than that, start less, but 80-85%, and then 4 to 5 sets on everything, 8 reps. Talk more about different types of exercise, so different types of training that you can do to increase muscle once we get in the car. Yeah, that was a killer workout. If you need something to challenge you, go do that. And the part about the stairs, just find a stadium. Stadium has pretty small stairs, but find stairs that'll take you probably, I'd say anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes to complete. That's about how long it took. My buyout was bad, which that was just a buy-in and buy-out. So you could substitute that for 500 to 1,000 meter row to buy in or something like that, but we have what we have. So burpees absolutely shredded me. Solid workout though. Going back to like the FIT-VP and everything and training for like muscular hypertrophy, what you want to be doing is progressively overloading. Okay, so you want to be increasing. You don't want to go to the gym every single time you're hitting chest and hit 225 and it's like, oh, I can still do it every time, sweet. No, you need to be like doing it, and then now you're doing it for 2 reps when you can only do 1. Now you're doing it for 3 reps. Lifting hard. So that 8th rep, I like to train 8 reps. You're barely getting it. Okay, now the next week you come in, 8 reps isn't as bad. You can almost get 9 reps. Until you can almost get to 12 reps with the same weight that you were already doing. Now you can go up 5 to 10 pounds and you get 8 reps again. And then you just keep on doing types of training. Supersets are great. You do 1 set of something and then immediately go to the other thing. Then you take a 2 to 3 minute rest. I like the 2 to 3 minute rest period. That's about typical for hypertrophy and strength training. Also stuff like eccentric movements, negatives. So lat pull down, okay, you pull the bar down, or like pull-ups, and then you slowly let the bar go back up, or on a pull-up you slowly let back up. Okay, counting to 5-6 seconds, getting that eccentric motion. That's gonna build that muscular strength. Supersets are really gonna help with hypertrophy, help with strength as well, but there's different types of training out there. You just have to look into it. But that's typically what I do for building muscle. So the 3 aspects, like I said this morning, you're running, mileage, and the type of running that you need to be doing. You need to be doing that zone 2, zone 3 aerobic, and then caloric intake, you need to be tracking that. You definitely need to be in a caloric surplus. Like right now, after doing this workout, if I was trying to build muscle right now, I'd need to go down another 1,000 calories easily tonight, maybe 1,500. And then the type of training that you're doing, you need to be documenting that too. Like get out a pen and paper, and actually if you're serious about gaining muscle while you're still running, and even if you're not running, like if you're serious about gaining muscle and gaining weight and not gaining a bunch of fat, like you have to be disciplined in these little nuances of writing down stuff, document. Because if it's not documented, just like people say, leave a paper trail, like you don't know what you did, you're not going to remember how many sets you did 2-3 weeks ago. So those are my 3 aspects. I'm gonna go back and get showered up. This is gonna be it for the video, guys. It was somewhat of a day in the life. It's almost 5 o'clock here now. Typically what I'm probably gonna do, it's a Saturday, so I'll probably go out and get something to eat rather than the DFAC, the dining facility here. Then come back here, crash about 9, 10 o'clock, read a book, maybe watch a movie. That's a typical day for me. I hope this helps you, and I hope you got something out of it. Please let me know if you liked it. Give me comments. I'll try to respond in the next video. I appreciate all the love and support. Howard's Strength out.